party to stand.
Come on the program. So sorry.
Thank you.
Wow. Alright, we're talking about the safety of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu among the northern politicians. Looking at the defection of El-Rufai to the Social Democratic Party. It makes so much. Who was the problem?
Let you go. You're just coming.
The program. Go and meet them there.
You're just coming, making noise.
All right. So sorry, viewers. So sorry. Move on. All right. So sorry about that. I said it means a lot. The defection of El-Rufai to the Social Democratic Party. And he made a revolution this time. And what did he say? He said Buhari is aware of his exit. The same Buhari came yesterday and said he's still loyal to the party. What does that mean?
You see, when an average Nigerian politician speaks, at times when they say they are going to give you gold, if you get diamond in return, he has given you something. But one thing is that I want us to know that as a human being, a Nigerian politician, you have the right to move from one party to the other. It's already enshrined there. You understand? In our constitution, which is the ground norm. But what I want to say is that El-Rufai moving to SDP, when he was the governor of Kaduna State, we all knew his antecedents. There were killings by all these terrorist groups and what have you. How much state power was he able to muzzle to stem the tide of this terrorism in the state? That's number one. And secondly, during the 2023 elections, what was his input? His electoral value that he brought to the fore to see that the APC gathered much votes in that state. You can go there and do your fact check as we speak, because El-Rufai lost a sizable chunk of the senatorial districts and the election in general to other parties. Now, if he's leaving APC to SDP, then there's nothing big deal. To APC faithfuls, it's a good riddance to bad rubbish. But I'm not here to hold brief for anybody. But what I want to say is that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should gear up now, because criticism is part of social engineering. And if he can tolerate some of this criticism and see where the lacuna is in his governance administration, he can be able to show up those lapses and do the needful. But he might not have an easy run come 2027, because right now Nigeria is groaning under the heavy burden of tax, inflation, social inequality in the country. Until all these factors are being addressed before we can continue to say, okay, we're pulling us towards the right direction.
In the right direction, it seems. Mr. Lucky, your take on this?
We cannot just condemn El-Rufai.
What's the plan on ground? What can you say?
As an opposition, we can't just condemn El-Rufai. After all, El-Rufai worked for Tinubu, I worked for Buhari. And before El-Rufai made that statement, he met Buhari, telling Buhari that I'm going to leave APC. Don't forget, El-Rufai was not given an appointment in the Senate. And all these grievances, anger, prompting to move to other parties to governize, whether bad or good. As far as it's working against the APC, that's going to be good for opposition. If you are bad in the ruling party and you are not coming to opposition will receive you. Don't forget, El-Rufai worked for Tinubu. But if things are changed now today, I'm not going to condemn El-Rufai. You say there was killing in Kaduna, there was killing in everywhere in Nigeria during Buhari time. Even southwest, south, everywhere there was killing. So for me, if El-Rufai is working for opposition to bring Obi back, Nigeria will support him. We will support him. I don't say we will support him. All we know is that this Tinubu for years, the North and the South, we are not happy. We're not happy. Even though it's my brother, as far as you are not doing well, nobody will be happy with you. So I believe you should advise Tinubu to change the tactics. No lights, no food, nothing. The economy is zero. Cardoso, who is heading a central bank, nothing. If a pastor can be coming out, Pastor does it, Tinubu, that means Tinubu have to work very hard to help Nigeria's mind. After all, the way I'm saying it, crisis everywhere. Are you talking about Central Bank? Are you talking about River State, Osun State, even Lagos State? So please, for me, let other person and come and spend the 4 years remaining. Let's see it. If it's so be it. So El-Rufai should not be crucified. Buhari is a snake. Everybody knows Buhari. Buhari might not be talking in public, but inside him, for him relocating, somebody just said, relocating from Katsina to Kaduna, something is going on. They want to remove that power. They have said Tinubu that, look at the task. Tinubu said 50%, did not say 7%. And they have implemented it to tell you that they are in control. So Tinubu now will be coming down to get 2027, but they don't know where the North is going. The North and the South will team up and tell Tinubu to go arrest his body. That was going to happen.
That's the question I was asking. It seems to some people, it seems APC future is on the brink.
Yes,
that's what some people are telling me right now. You've sent it to me. So Michael, APC's future is on the brink. Now, looking at the movement by El-Rufai recently, and El-Rufai telling us that Buhari is aware of his exit from the APC. Like I tell you earlier on, it means a lot. Now, looking at these two personalities, you should know they command so much influence in the North. Buhari and El-Rufai. Buhari has relocated to Kaduna as we speak. He stays in Kaduna. Now, what does this say to you? And what impact do you think this will have in the party, APC?
If you talk about the personage of Mr. President, former President Buhari, I will say Buhari, as far as the North is concerned, is a court figure. Is somebody that they still vouch for, compared to El-Rufai. El-Rufai is just
even if he didn't perform well,
even in his own era, because they still see him as a court figure. You see, now I want us to go back memory lane. You see, when the election is being conducted in Nigeria, after all the states, nearly all the states might have churned out their results. What are the states that we will be waiting for to finalize the entire result? They call those states swing states. And Borno, Kano, Kaduna, Bauchi, and Sokoto, these are the swing states, and which matters. Whatever the electoral permutation in this country, you still have to take the North calculation into reckoning, because no candidate in Nigeria can emerge without having a larger chunk of votes from the northern region. And if by so doing, if Buhari has moved from Daura to Kaduna, you should know that everything is about politics, and they are warming up.
Right. Let me go to the comment section for you to understand what some of our viewers are saying there. Now, let me pick from Udeze Chima. Mr. Vincent, don't forget that a majority of Northerners are not rational thinkers. They follow person like Mumu. El-Rufai has a large number of followers in the North. Just like Buhari.
Yes, he has.
Mr. Buhari said he's still loyal to the party.
Mr. Udeze,
while he prayed for El-Rufai when El-Rufai was exiting the party. That is politics.
You see,
politics.
No amount of
playing out.
No amount of followers that El-Rufai will command that will pale into significance compared to what Buhari has. Everybody knows that Buhari is a figure. At least if we go back memory lane, you will see that prior to 2023 election that brought Buhari to power, you can see whenever Buhari goes out to campaign, you can see the mammoth crowd that always trail his campaign trail. And I want to believe he still commands such crowd to date. Compared to anybody in the north. And anybody that wants to, another person that will say commands a larger chunk is Kwakwaso in the north. No, I just said Buhari. Okay, I said another person that commands such a mass crowd is Kwakwaso in the north. You understand? When you are saying El-Rufai is just coming up. I don't think he has that followership to that extent that could sway any vote. He has to go into alliances with some notable people too before anything can be realized.
Don't you think that's what he's doing, President?
Yes, he might be doing that, it's because he got his hand burnt in the first place. Because what he wanted for this present regime was not gotten by him, and he felt that he has been shortchanged. And that is his own personal interest. But Nigerians will be the one that is going to vote. And Nigerians know where the shoe pitches them. And this time around, nobody is going to be swayed from doing what he or she ought to do regarding election in Nigeria.
Just of recent, I think former aide to Abacha, Al-Mustafa, the former head of state, Abacha, his former aide, joined SDP. So the plan is ongoing.
Sir, I'm telling you, before June, the APC will divide two places. I won't lie. Clarify, you are saying the 8 million Buhari is to get. El-Rufai will get it. Whether you like it or not. El-Rufai will get it. If you check El-Rufai and Buhari, they are all the same. Don't forget he worked for Tinubu too. It's just because of this a little bit fight that is happening now. El-Rufai is working hard to make sure that unite with PDP, unite with ANPP, unite with all these parties.
And the leaders in the north.
The leaders in the north. And let me tell you, sir, yes, they love Tinubu. But what is happening now? The economy working under Tinubu now. Even the south, where Tinubu come from, they are not happy with him. They're not happy. Nobody's happy. Every sector, every economy, every agent. Let me tell you, police that he's using, they are not happy with him. As you are aware, more than 3 barracks have been located. They moved. They gave them 2 minutes to go out of barracks. Do you think they're happy to go and rent house and the bulldozer the whole structure down? Do you think they're happy? So Tinubu, if you want to win 2027, you should start with this. Otherwise, both the north and the south, whether El-Rufai is bad or good, as far as he's working for opposition, they will embrace him. So that's my own thing. They will embrace him.
You see, then I want to say one thing now, clear. You see, any personage that moves is part of politics. But the realistic note that we should take home here is that we have institutions that controls election in Nigeria. To me, unless those institutions are rigid and have a semblance of human face, before we can continue to talk about a credible election in a democratic experiment that we currently operate. You understand? But what I want to say here is that either somebody crisscross from A to Z or Z to B is not our business. But the decision that will create that platform should be rigid and should be brought to the fore.
Right, thank you so much.
In that area, whether you change institution, whether you make institution, but the people to mark that area is a problem. But what I'm saying is that the INEC chairman who conducted 2023 have seen that the man did not do well. The police, the army who supported him, they have seen that the man did not do well. So they want changes. I know the power will still remain in the south. For me, I think we should try Obi. Let us do Obi 4 years. Even the south is just compensating 4 years. Let's see what happens so that the south can have breath. So that the south can have breath. I think that's my way. I think meeting like Mohammed. Yes. Don't forget, he's a PDP strong man. The government is PDP. They are working. They believe that Nigeria love Obi. The only person that can match Tinubu now is Obi. So they are working to bring Obi on board.
All right.
So that all the parties support Obi.
Thank you so much.
I pray God bless you.
City Stand.